Everybody would join me for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This will be citizen concerns. Do we have any citizen concerns among everyone? Anybody?
I actually did get
Jonathan?
a communication from a resident as
Sure.
a suggestion. I was going to bring up another business, but I thought
Please
this
do.
would be a good
Please do.
opportunity. They were walking along the path over at Rivercrest Park and along the highway,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess he was on the phone or something. He thought, why don't we have trees planted along the highway,
Mm-hmm.
as are typically on the hill up there, to help muffle off the sound of the highway along the path. So just something to bring to the attention of the administration, that was a suggestion, that we have extra trees laying around, as Tree City, USA that Perrysburg is. It might be a good suggestion to add down the road.
I think it's a very good suggestion. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Anyone else have anything? Okay, on to old business. Riverside Park Cannon carriages. Does anyone have anything on that? Okay, moving along. Inclusive playground. Does anyone have any additional information about that?
I saw that he's doing a duck drop, the fundraiser for it.
Are you referring to Ryan Wickman?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Ryan Wickman is advertising for duck drop. And he's selling them, he's like, it's, like the first duck to make it down the stream wins, but you buy them for $5 a piece.
Is this online? that you're
Yes,
selling
it is,
this?
WTO website,
Okay.
and the money's to go towards this.
Okay. Thank you, Jan. Does anyone else have anything? Okay. Multi-purpose wall. Do we have anything on that? I don't see Damon out here. On West Side Handball Court, I spoke with Al Reva today. Al Reva of 964 Maple Street. And I mentioned before he had approached me about this, and I shared it with everyone about that. He is going to get a full diagram put together, that type of thing, hopefully before the next meeting. And I had asked if he could come along, if not himself, maybe a representative, perhaps one of his kids or something, to talk about it. But he had mentioned that he wanted to talk about, have a sign and a service line, or a line and a service line where you hit the ball or the wall or play with the paddle. And then he said he talked about he would have a sheet with dimensions for us. And then he said he would prefer that it be one wall with a fence surrounding it, and then the group could play on the other side. He referenced several times New York City, that's where he's originally from, where they have several of those throughout the city. He said if it does happen and come to fruition, he would like it to be in cement, made of cement. So he's going to get back to me, and I invited him to the next meeting, and I hope he will be here, or a representative of Al, to talk to us about it with more information. I did leave a message with Tim McGrady of PABSC, and he is the Perrysburg Amateur Baseball Softball Commission President, for all that are not sure who that it might be. He did come to one of our previous meetings, I think it was in March, and introduced himself. I asked him to join us on August 11th to discuss financials, which is our next meeting, and updates on the teams. So I indicated that we were excited about hearing about what they had to do, and hopefully he'll be here on the 11th. And without further ado, prep appointments under new business. I'm going to have Caleb Christensen, who is the high school candidate for PrAC. Please come on up, tell us a little bit about yourself. And I'm going to open this up for Jan and Jonathan to ask questions as well.
Hello, I'm Caleb Kristen, and I applied for the committee because I thought it would be a good opportunity to help out in my community and kind of get to know more about how to be on a committee or a board. I go to a lot of the parks. I do different activities there, fishing, disc golfing, running. I run track and cross country. I am going to be a junior this year. So yeah, I thought it was just a good opportunity to take up.
Okay. Jane, do you have any questions of Caleb?
Not right offhand.
Jonathan, do you?
Actually, what's your favorite cross-country course? And favorite park to run in? I ran cross-country too in high school, so I'm kind of curious to see.
I would probably say my favorite course would be Tiffin.
Tiffin Carnival?
Yeah. My favorite park to run at's probably Sidecut,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay. What's your time?
My best is 18:48.
I think he's got us beat, Jen.
Caleb, I went to Perrysburg High School, and I was, my junior and senior years, I was the track stat, and that was a lot of fun. We had a good time up in the box, which is
Yeah.
the old junior, well, it's the junior high now, but it's high school now.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Good for you. Anything else you'd like to tell us, or?
I can't think of anything right now.
Well, thank you so much.
You're
I have a
welcome.
quick
Oh,
question.
yeah.
What are some of your favorite subjects at school?
I like math. I'm in an advanced math, and I also like science. It's probably my second favorite. So,
I'm sure you haven't given any thoughts to colleges yet or anything, but
yeah, I'm gonna start looking this year. So,
we're excited to have you. I can't speak for the other members, but looking everything over, I think you want to do everything right and want to get more involved, and we're appreciative to have you come.
thank you.
Yeah, I sensed a good civic involvement there too, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and then next we're going to have Todd France, and then after that, we'll vote. Hello, Todd.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Todd France. My wife and I and our 2 kids have lived in here in Perrysburg for about 4 years. We moved here in about 2016. I'm an assistant professor of engineering education at Ohio Northern University. We are originally from this area. We both went to Springfield High School together and lived abroad and out west for about 10 years before we came back to the area. And had moved briefly down to Ada, where Ohio Northern is located, but due to some health complications of my first daughter, we decided we needed to be closer to doctors and her rehab and pediatricians and things like that. So Perrysburg was a good community for us. We also go to lots of the parks around here. This summer is kind of killing us because one of the things we like to do the most is go to the parks in the area and use the playgrounds. So that's been a bit of a challenge. And I decided to put my name in just as been looking for an opportunity to contribute to the community and do it in an area that I feel like I might be able to offer something.
I saw you were at Ohio Northern, and I was kind of excited when I saw that in your application. And the reason being is my family has a connection to Ohio Northern.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Ledwig Scholarship?
I know I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's through your family?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Yes.
We've already met before.
We have.
Yes, over at the library.
Yes.
And you live down the street from me, so.
Correct.
The only downfall I see here is just Toledo University, but that's BG grad. I have to.
Yeah, okay.
It's the
Other than that,
engineering
I
thing.
think everything is great.
I have to tease you as well. I went to Bowling Green as well, so.
Okay.
I think
But outside of
I
that, well, you're okay.
All
got
right.
numbers there, I did too.
Oh, wow, okay.
I had to work with a lot of Toledo engineers, so
I
they're
see.
okay.
They're okay, yeah, some of them.
Yeah, thank you so much. Anything else that you'd like to share with us?
I don't believe so. This is kind of new to me, so I'm happy to learn and happy to see what I can contribute.
I know he's very passionate, and when I ran into him and his wife and his 2 kids, it was over at the Wood County Place
Nice.
first meeting, so I know that there's active involvement with the parks as well.
Good memory.
And that's-
Well, thank you so much, Todd.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'd like to start first with Caleb Kristen. Is everybody okay on Caleb, Kristen?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
Okay, 3-0. And how about Mr. France, Todd France?
Okay.
Okay, you too. Congratulations, Caleb and Todd. And one thing I want to make clear of, because I think there was confusion before in the past, if you're not familiar with PrAC and being new to PrAC, I just want to make sure you know that any ideas generated by PrAC, if approved by the majority of PrAC members, go to either this committee, the Rec Committee, if they involve legislation or money, or to the mayor if they're just simply administrative, like if you want the in the budget already, or if you want the pool to stay open longer, or the parks to close early or something like that. So I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. And congratulations and thank you.
Chairman Warren, if I may,
Yes.
just a reminder as well is that there will be, both of you will be approved, or up for approval to the council as a whole, which will be on July 28th. If you both want to come to that, feel free, you're more than welcome to. There's also the appointment review committee as well that will have to get together briefly as well and take a vote, but yeah.
Thank you.
If we listen to Rec.
Thank you for adding that, Jonathan. I was just going to get to that, but I was congratulating them on their vote tonight. So you will need to do that, but it's good. You see what's going on. And,
Will we receive a communication about that with the details, or just put it?
would it come from the
It should be from the
secretary, right?
administration.
Probably from the administration, probably from Elaine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would imagine.
On the 28th at 6:30 in the same room.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. You're certainly welcome to stay. We don't have too much more to go, but you're welcome to stay. On the PrAC report, they have not met this year yet, and that's Jessica is the chairman, Jessica Kemp. You'll meet her when you get on PrAC. I don't know if they're having a meeting next month. I've not heard. She sets the meeting time on those. I do attend. I am the representative from our committee, so I just want to let you know that. And under other business, does anyone have any other business at all?
I do.
Yeah,
I kind
Jan.
of brought it up earlier, but I figured I'd just wait till now. Somebody said something about whether or not we've ever, asked me if we've ever explored the idea of a dog park.
We have talked about that before, and I think, if I remember correctly, there were a lot of variables.
So, if I may,
Sure, go ahead, John.
I actually had approached the subject previously here on the committee as well. There was an individual who I talked to back in January who was involved with the park in Toledo that is a resident here in Perrysburg now that wanted to have a similar discussion. At some point, she said she was going to reach back out to me in the spring.
What is her name?
Off the top of my head, I cannot recall.
Did you ever contact me and I put her on the agenda?
It's, she was going to contact me in the spring, but after COVID, everything's been delayed, so I don't know when
Okay.
she's going to reach back out or what the status is, but I think what I recall in the last discussion is trying to get a group of citizens together to kind of lead the charge to help assist with some of the logistics behind it. So I know I'd be in support of finding a way to put a park here in town. The biggest hurdle that we're trying to overcome is the maintenance that would have come from that.
I can tell you what the discussion we had before when we spoke about it at this committee was regarding, there was maintenance and there were costs and possible liabilities. I think those things came up several times.
I'm curious how Toledo and Bowling Green, and there's a really nice one over in Ottawa County, dealt with those issues.
And I talked to the warden down at Bowling Green, because that's actually run by the Wood County Dog Warden. Everything is just run by that
Okay.
office itself, so not necessarily the city. Toledo is run by a group, a nonprofit. And that is what this other person was talking about, trying to create here in Perrysburg. But until I hear back from them on what the status is, I was going to bring them up to you, Chairman Warren, as soon as I heard from them on that as well. So
Thank you.
Right now, just kind of waiting to see how they're gathering their information up, if they want to come forward with a nonprofit to help and assist with the city in putting it together.
Yeah, my concern right now, because, well, all of us understand that, is about what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Things are down on the budget. So my concern would be mostly, can we afford it? Could we do it? Is it feasible? Is it, you know, all the issues that we'd have to look at. All right, I'd certainly like to hear from this individual if they would contact me and like to hear what they have to say. Okay,
I was just sad step out of the Perrysburg Chamber meeting to take that phone call.
thank you. Anyone else have any more business? I think we should move to adjourn.
Second?
Thank you.